everyone, this is Yamuna, your IT teacher. We are discussed Unit 4 Electronic Spreadsheet. In that we learn features and editing data in a spreadsheet. Now we learn Chapter 12 Formatting data in a spreadsheet. Now we'll start Unit 4 Electronic Spreadsheet, Chapter 12 Formatting data in a spreadsheet. Spreadsheet is commonly used to perform calculations and analyze the data in efficient manner. You have learned various features of spreadsheet in the previous chapter. In this chapter, we are going to discuss formatting features of MS Excel. Firstly, we learn about formatting worksheet. Formatting helps us to enhance the overall look of a worksheet. For example, you can change the text alignment, color, size, style, etc. by applying the formatting text. The Home tab provides common text formatting that you can use to make changes in the appearance of a text. To apply the formatting, first you need to select the appropriate cell or cell range and then click on corresponding tool available in the font group of a Home tab. Now this is the figure of formatting tool of a Home tab. From this you can make changes in the appearance of a text. Now I will give an example for this. Firstly, I will write here one word, machine. Okay, machine I will write. I want to change of this word. Change the size of this using the font group. We can change the size. Okay, same thing we can make the changes in the style also. Okay, we can make the change of the style, and later if you want to color it with the help of font group from the Home tab, you can color it. Okay. Now background color, if you want to fill with color. Fill with color. Okay, like this we can make changes in the appearance of a text. Now using the dialog box, format box to format values. See here, apart from the formatting text, you can make changes in the format of values using format cell dialog box. The format cell dialog box has various tabs. See here, this is our format cell dialog box. Here we can see various tabs such as number, alignment, font, border, fill and protection. Okay, these are we are having. Dialog box opens with the number by default. Let us learn of this dialog box to make the changes in the format data. See here, firstly we learn about formatting a range of cells with the decimal places. Now I will write simple number here. One, two, three. Alright. Now I want the decimal places for this. What I will do? I will move to Home tab. Go to number. Decimal places here 2, 3, 4. Okay, how many you want? Just to take it, click on OK. I took how many? 5 I took decimal places. Now I want to reduce by only 1. So what I have to do? Don't need to go once again with the format cell option. Just in the number here we can decrease the decimal places. Now I want to decrease. See here, 4 are. Now I want to decrease once again. Okay, see here, decrease. Same thing, we can decrease. Okay, this is related to formatting a range of a cell with the decimal places. Now, next we'll learn about formatting a range of cell as a label. Here, see here, we are having some labels: roll number, name, phone number, pin code. Okay, this is some numeric data that cannot be treated as a numeric value, such as roll number, mobile number, account number, and so on. The data values do not undergo any type of calculations. Therefore, this type of data can be formatted text or labels. Format numeric data as text below. What you have to do? Now, by default it is here. If you want to format this one, just select this one, format cell. Okay, and what you want to do? You want to change the alignment group. You go, I want to make it as a center. So what you have to do? Center. Okay, center, click on OK, which I selected, that came into the cell is selected as a come. Now formatting cell as a, now we learn formatting range of cell as a scientific. I'll show you and give example for you. Now write here 0.00000014. Okay, just I'll keep that and I'll select the cell, right click, format cell. Okay, in that you have to select a number, in that select number, in this select as a scientific, and here click on OK. See here 1.48006. The scientific format, also referred to as a standard or standard index form. It's a compact way to display very large or very small numbers. It is commonly used by mathematicians, engineers, and scientists. When using the scientific format in Excel, the only option that you can set the numbers as a decimal places. Okay, now already I shown you how you have to format the cell. Now next we'll move formatting a cell, range of cell as a date and time. Okay, same thing. If you want to format the cell with the date and time, what you have to do? Select the cell, format cell, and you have to move date. Firstly we learn about date. Okay, date you select, which type of date you want, just you select it. This is a figure, Wednesday is example. Same thing, time also we can make it. Okay, just whatever type we want, we just select that one and click on OK. Now next is that formatting align of a cell range. You can set the horizontal and vertical alignment data in a Excel by using the option under alignment tab of a format cell dialog box. The labels and values can be aligned to the left, right, and center of a cell range by using the corresponding alignment options. To set a particular alignment, follow these steps. Select the range. Now we want to select this range. Select the range. Okay. Format, right click, format cells. Okay. In alignment you move. Sorry for that. Wait. First you select only this upper side heading. Right click, format cell. Now in a alignment, which alignment you want, right or justify, center, or just in a text direction should be little bit moved. Okay, click on OK. Now we want to center. Same thing, you have to select right format cell. Okay, now I want what? Center. I want all the center. Click on OK. The text will be displayed in a center. Like this, we can left align, right align. We can make the changes using the format cell. For example, now I want this one right indent. Okay, right indent. Okay, right indent will come. Left means left it will move. Left align the content to the left cell. Center, horizontal centers and content of the cell. Right align the content to the right to the cell. Fill the complete the cell. Justify, align the data evenly in cell with the left and right cell borders. Same thing, we can top, align the content of the top cell. Center, vertically centers the content of the cell. Bottom, align content of the cell. Same like this, we can make the formatting alignment of a cell. Now we'll move to fill handle. Here we can use entering the data using fill handle, copy the formula with the fill handle. Now I will show one example for you. See here, copying the formula with the help fill handle. For example, I will write here, firstly entering the data in a spreadsheet in a various laborious and time consuming process. But Excel provides fill handle tool to ease your work. A shortcut to fill cells by dragging the fill handle tool in a direction you want to fill. If the cell contains a number, the same number will be filled with the series. If the cell contains text, the text will be filled with the direction in which you drag the mouse. I will give one example. 1 and 2. Both you select it and corner you keep. When you convert it into plus, just drag it, it will automatically filled with the n numbers. Okay, this is using fill handle tool. Fill handle tool can be used for generating the sequence of numbers with a constant difference between two values. For example, if you enter number 2 in a cell A1, number 4 in a cell A2, you can extend the numbering sequence down through as many as you want. You can do this by selecting both the cells. Then clicking on the fill handle with the left mouse button and dragging the mouse down spreadsheet in a column A. If you drag down to cell A12 to series, just I given my own example, that one. Copying the formula. Next we move to the copying the formula with the fill handle. I created one sheet here. What I will do, here I am having the English marks. So what I will do, I will just equals to, I want to calculate oral as well as written marks. So equal to sum, already I told you the functions, equal to cell address from C5 colon D5, close it, press enter key. I got 150, right? Now no need to write once again the formula in next boxes. So what I have to do, just using dragging we can get all total automatically. Okay, see here in the function bar I not applied the formula for this 186. For that I not applied any formula. Then too I got in the formula bar you see is equal to some C6 D6. Same thing you observe in a Ranjana's, even there also not applied, and by default it took some copied the formula in next to cells. Here I finished chapter 12. We will continue with the chapter 13 using cell reference. The term referring means indicating or mentioning. A cell reference to a cell or a range of cell in a spreadsheet that can be used in a formula or a functions. A cell reference can be used for data from a cell or a range of cell, data present in a different parts of worksheet, data in other worksheet of a same workbook. And here you can see examples for cell references, formula and refer. For example, now if you are doing the addition, we'll take example. What I want to do, I want to add with the C2 to D8. In that situation, what formula I will apply is equal to some C2 and D8. A1 to A4. Same thing, some examples here I displayed a sheet. Now, we'll move to types of cell references. The cell reference types of cell references are relative reference, absolute reference and mixed reference. Now we'll discuss one by one references. Firstly, relative reference. When you create a formula, refers to cell or a range of cells are usually based on the position related to the active cell. When you are copy or move a formula to the other cell, the cell reference changes automatically. Okay, now I will give one example for you people. Here, now I want to calculate expenses, right? I want to calculate expenses. What I will do is equal to sum open bracket. Now my numbers are start from C5 to C10. C5 colon next to C10. Okay, C10. Close the bracket, press enter key and we'll get a 1300, right? We'll get a 1300. Okay, 1300 we got. So, same thing we can copy the formula also. Now, absolute cell reference. Absolute reference is used when you do not want to change the address of the cell while copying the formula to another cell. What has happened in the relative cell reference? It's related C5, C6, C7, C8, these are related among each other. I calculate, I got 1300. But in absolute cell reference used when we don't want to change the formula, address of the cell while copying the formula to the another cell. For this purpose, we need to add dollar symbol before the column and row number. Okay. For example, here now I want to, if I sold 1000 rupees any material, I'll getting the commission incentive as a 10% on 1000 rupees. Okay, in the month of January I sold, in the month of February I sold, in the month of March also I sold. But I am getting 10% what I sold. to calculate the incentive amount, what you have to do, first is equals to B5. In which column? Say amount is in a B5, equal to B5 multiplied with the D. Okay, D in where, what I am having? 10%. Okay, dollar D, and in which row it is? $1, $1. Okay, press enter key. 100. Understood? In D1 we are having 10%. Without copying, without making changes, we calculate the incentive amount. Just drag it, we will get in all month of incentive amount. This is regarding what? Absolute cell reference. Now we will move to mixed reference. It is a combination of relative and absolute reference. In this type of reference, either row or column has to remain fixed. Now let us calculate actual expenses amount. Already I typed the charity amount in a D2 50, right? In a D2 cell. And now you have to click on the E5 cell. Okay. What you have to do is equals to $C5 C5 expense amount. In which column it started from? In a C5 and next minus D $2. Okay, now you press enter key. We got 150. Okay, 200, what I did, I deducted 50 rupees charity amount in out of 200. So see the formula once again, is equal to $C5. C5, what is the amount we are having? 200, right? In that charity amount, how much we have to deduct? 50 rupees. So what actual expenses I did? 150 rupees. Okay, this is an example for mixed reference. Now you calculate, you can get the remaining months actual expenses. Okay, here, thank you. This is your regarding chapter number 30. Thank you for this. Okay, now we will learn chapter 14 using chart in a spreadsheet. A chart is a graphical representation of a data in a worksheet. It helps us to provide better understanding of large quantities of data. Charts make easy to draw comparison and growth relationship among the values and trends in the data. They provide accurate analysis of information. MS Excel offers a wide range of charts interpret of the data. These charts share some common features which assist the comparing the data logically. Now we learn types of charts. Firstly, we are having different types of charts: bar chart, column chart, line chart, area chart, XY chart, pie chart, definite chart. Now we will discuss about bar chart. Okay. This is a bar chart. Bar chart, it illustrates the data comparison between individual items. Individual items like Hemant, Kirti, Ranjana, Manjula, Anju's mark sheet of XYZ class. So here individually we can see in the form of long rectangle bars that are placed horizontally in the chart area. In this type of chart, categories are represented on vertical axis and values are represented on the horizontal axis. Now next one is a stacked chart. It can also display the chart in a stacked form to understand the relationship between different entities. Hemant, okay, English, and we can see here Hindi and even English, Hindi, two only I took the subject, and even total, okay, displayed as a 2D or 3D graphics. Now we will move to the column chart. This is a chart used for displaying the data that shows the different trends over a time. It is a default chart type of MS Excel. It is comparatively quite easy to understand. In this type of chart, categories are organized horizontally and values vertically. Categories here horizontally and values are vertically. Emphasize the magnitude of change over a time. See here values are there and the category Anju, Manjus are there and the subject also is mentioned with that, and it will show different categories with the along with the names. Now we will move to the line chart. It is a form of lines and used to illustrate the trends in a data at equal intervals. It is quite similar to plotting the graph on a graph paper with its values on the x and y. Already you all learned in a mathematics graphings how to plot the values. That graph only you can see in your text on the screen, x and y axis. It is useful in the emphasizing continuity by showing the changes in the order of time and generally used by compare trends for a period of time. Okay, now next we will go to the area chart. It is a unique version of a line or column graph. This type of chart is a more significant visual impact than a line chart. It emphasizes the magnitude, that is volume of change over a time. By showing the sum of plotted values, an area chart also displays the relationship part of the whole. Here you can see in this chart it is relation among the each. All values as well as categories Anju, Manju with the values, it will mix with that. Okay. Now we will move to the XY scattered chart. This chart either shows the relationship in a several data series or plot two groups of a numbers as a series of XY coordinates. This chart shows uneven intervals or clusters of a data. It is commonly used for displaying the scientific data. X-axis is usually assigned to an independent variable and then y becomes dependent variables. It is depend upon the corresponding values of x and p. You can see by this graph, English, Hindi, there's difference with that, it will be displayed. Everyone is know the pie chart. Pie chart is a chart displayed in the form of circle that is divided the series of a segment. It shows the proportional size of individual item makes up the data series to the sum items. See here, it's a data series of sum items. Emphasis significant. This is chart type is the best with the smaller number of values. Next is we'll move to definite chart. See here, it displays the data as a section of a circle. Even in the form of circle, it have more than one data series. It have more than one data series which attempts to add another dimension to the pie chart. It is suited for showing the proportional nature of data. A definite chart represents the data values percentage. The whole while categories are represented by individual slices. Okay, this is next. We'll move to the components of chart. Now we'll move to the components of chart. Chart area, category axis, value axis, data series, category 1, plot area, legend, chart title and grid lines. Okay, now I'll see here. First one is a chart is a effective way to display data in the form of pictorial form. A chart can be inserted after selecting the relevant data form. Now we discuss one by one chart area. Already I said you. Firstly we learn about chart area. This is one I marked. This is the upper part is known as chart area. When I mentioned chart area includes all the area and objects in the chart. This chart area includes all the objects in the chart. Now second one is a category axis. I marked with the 1, 2, 3, 4. This is the what a category axis. Is the horizontal axis of a chart. It's a horizontal axis of a chart. And third one is a value axis or y-axis. Category axis is also known as x-axis or horizontal axis. And third one is, this is value axis, also known as y-axis, vertical axis. To plot this y-axis we are using to plot the values. It is located on the left side of the chart. Now fourth one is data series. The data series, these are the bars, okay, bars, okay, purple color, orange color, yellow. These are what a data series. Slices or other elements that shows the data values, the 98, 95, 75. This will show the values. If there are multiple series in a chart, each will have different colors or styles. Now fifth one is a category name. Okay, marks is in this sheet. What marks is our category name. Category name are the labels which are displayed on the x and y axis. This is what a x and y axis. This will be displayed in the category name. Next, sixth one is a plot area. Here you can see sixth one, plot area. This is the plotting area. Plot area. Window within a chart. This is a window within a chart. It contains the actual chart itself, includes the plotted area, plotted data, data series, category and value axis. Next one, seventh one is legend. It depicts the color, pattern or symbols assigned to the data series. It helps us to differentiate the data. Now, for eighth one is a chart title. It describes the objective of the chart, whether it is related to cricket or whether it is relate the performance of the child, it will display the chart title. Ninth one is grid lines. Ninth one is grid lines. These are the grid lines. These can either horizontal or vertical lines depending on the selected chart type. The extent across the plot area chart, grid lines make it easier to read and understand the values. Okay, these are related to what? Components of chart. Let us discuss creating chart in Excel. Okay, now Excel offers the features to create an embedded chart in a worksheet. It displays along with the source data and other information present in a worksheet. An embedded chart is saved with a corresponding worksheet when workbook is saved. We can also create a chart in the form of chart sheet, which can display the chart in an entire worksheet area. It's quite simple to create a chart in Excel. Now we'll show you how we have to insert a chart in Excel. First, what you have to do, you have to select the data holding the left mouse button. From now my data is start from B2 to last B12. Select hold the data. Select hold the data. Now you have to move to insert and insert you to move to chart mode. We can see here different types of charts already I have explained earlier: column chart, line chart, pie chart, bar chart, etc. Now I want to insert a column chart. Okay, click on that. Now which you want, 2D column or 3D or cylinder or different types of in column chart also. I will take simple one. Okay, I inserted the chart. After inserting the chart, I want to design it. Okay, I want to change the layout of this one. So what you have to do, you have to move the design. Here already all the bars were blue color. Now we will just in a chart style, different style. Okay, we'll get green. Okay, same thing if you want other styles, and so many different chart styles were there. Which you want, you can select it. Okay, which you want, we can select different styles with the help of design. Even chart layouts also it is there. We can change the chart layout also. Select upper side we can change it. So same thing we can in the layout. Okay, layout also we can change chart title. In chart title the labels if you want to change. Okay, and axis like grid lines, and if you want to change the background with the plot area, analysis of the chart, whichever if you want to do, with the help of layout we can make changes. For example, I will take chart title. Okay, chart title where it is none. Don't display a chart title. Don't want to display chart title. Otherwise, centered overlay title above the chart. So what I want centered overlay. Okay, came now. Like this, we can make changes using design and layout. Then labels. You want the labels. Where you want to show the labels? Show data in a data table. If you want to in a table, it will come. Now, what you want to do? You want to something edit in this chart. Select the chart. Select the chart. What you have to do? Select data. Now, what happened here? Here, total and report total and report percentage. I have not calculated any percentage in the chart. So what I want to delete that part. So what you have to do? Select it and remove it. It will go. Okay. Same thing. I want to change the Ridhima. Ridhima I don't want to see in the this one her marks. So I want to change. Complete this one. Ridhima is now we want to make any changes, we can make the changes from that data source. After that, after inserting the chart, we can what we can do, moving we can do resizing and deleting the charts. Once you have created an embedded chart in a worksheet, you can resize it, delete it, move it from one place to another place needed. And for that, what you have to do? You have to select the chart. First you have to select the chart, 4-headed row. Okay. Now where you want? Hold the left mouse button. Where you want? You just place it. Holding the left mouse button after completed 4-headed arrow, just where you want, place the chart. And placing the chart, now we want to make it a big. We want to resize it. So what I have to do? Holding the corner chart area, just you hold like this in the corner buttons where dot dot where it is displaying, just resize it. Resize it. After resizing, moving, resizing. Now I don't want chart in my Excel somewhere. Okay, select it chart, clicking anywhere in the chart sheet, and after that press delete key from the keyboard. Alright, thank you. Here you are completed your unit 4 electronic spreadsheet. Thank you.